Hey everyone, Mario here from Extendly again. Just wanted to showcase a new feature that Extendly is offering. So I know a lot of you have had some challenges with your A2P registrations, especially when it comes to clients who are not maybe familiar with A2P, or perhaps they're having some challenges with getting approved, as well as some of you don't have our snapshot installed, which I highly recommend. If you haven't seen our free A2P snapshot, you head over to our website, get that checked out, get that installed. Anyways, what I wanted to showcase today is a new feature from Extendly called this A2P guide down here in the bottom left corner. So this is available for any active Extendly customer. We can simply enable it if you PM me. It is currently in beta from a deployment standpoint, but probably next week we should be able to give you the option to enable this from Extended Dash. So probably asking, what does the A2P guide do? When I click on this A2P guide over here, what it does is it brings me to this A2P let's get this party started. All right, so it talks about what to expect, talks about how things work. Gives the customer an explanation. This is designed, again, for sub-accounts. So this is not designed for necessarily agency owners to use, but you can obviously use this guide for any one of your sub-accounts, but this is specifically designed for sub-accounts. So it talks about how it works, different processes, what are the next steps, why it's required, does it cost them money, explains how that works. So they click Let's Get Started, brings them back up here to this form right here. So they click their location country, click United States, type in their state, which for me is Ohio. I'm just going to type in a 2-state moniker. And obviously I have to accept my own terms and conditions. This is terms and conditions that allows us to only communicate with those sub-accounts in a white label fashion, letting them know whether or not their A2P's been approved. So we're going to go ahead and click through here. It says stop. Oh no. Do you have the compliance funnel? So they say, yes, I have the funnel. This is if they have the A2P snapshot installed. Or no, I don't have the funnel listed. If they click no, I don't have the funnel listed, we give them the option to request a free funnel installation. So this is where Extendly will, especially if, obviously we only offer this to customers, but if you do not have our A2P funnel installed, we will go ahead and install that for your customer. So we click Request Funnel Installation, that's going to proceed through that entire guide. But if they click Start Funnel Setup, what that does is it takes them to the next step. And it goes through and it gives them examples of all the different things they need to create. So they have the option here of scrolling all the way to the bottom and emailing themselves an example of the terms and conditions. They can proceed to the privacy policy. Once they proceed to the privacy policy, again, we give them that example of privacy policy, an option to email themselves an example of the privacy policy. They can proceed with creating the opt-in landing page. So we actually walk your customer through every step of the way, creating this landing page, the custom values, putting the custom values in the appropriate place. Every single piece of this funnel is designed to help your customers accomplish A2P on their own, to feel confident in doing so and feel educated. We also walk them through creating their own subdomain. So this gives them the ability to add their funnel domain. We are working on providing customers with a generic funnel domain they can use moving forward, but that's coming soon. So they submit their domain right here. We're going to call this a2p.mycrmsupport.com. Submit my domain. This is important for later steps in the process. What they do is they say, yes, I've successfully added my domain if they have the auto configurator, or hey, my domain requires manual configuration. When they click my domain requires manual configuration, we actually walk them through the process of adding the domain. We provide the different guides on how to add their domain based on their provider. But hey, look, man, I still need help. Book a call for additional assistance. All they have to do is click this button, takes them to a calendar form, gives them the ability to book a call with our tech team So we're going to work on issuing one-time links and setting that up to automatically send them an email. When they click, I've successfully added my domain, it says, great, now add your domain to a funnel. Cool, my domain is linked. Proceed to purchasing a phone number. We're going to walk them through every step of this process. They see Trust Center. I don't see Trust Center. If they don't see the Trust Center, this means they're on Twilio. So when they click I don't see Trust Center, it says request additional assistance. Again, we're going to offer them to book a meeting with us, help them to get in contact with the agency owner, make sure that the information is transmitted appropriately, and they can do that A2P. When they click open phone number configurations, this actually takes the information from their previously submitted stuff and will open that phone number configuration directly in their sub account. So we see I see Trust Center, says purchase your phone number, walks them through that entire process. Complete A2P registration survey, this says they're done. All right, so now we say I had the guide installed. We have them open their custom values, proceed to the A2P 10 DLC survey. They go through this entire survey, so business representative, full name, their information's previously filled out. All right, we go to the next step. I have an EIN, business registration type. They're filling out all this information for a very specific reason. All right, they upload this form, so I'm just going to upload a general screenshot of something random I had. They click continue, business name. Go over here, put in their legally registered address. Now, if you remember, we asked them to save a lot of information throughout the steps so they can use this in the form. What that does is they actually have the ability to print this entire page, so they can hit click print. So they can print this for their records. So while they're doing their A2P, they can simply reference this. This was a huge request we got from our beta users. Was the ability for some people who wanted more paper copies. For the people that don't want paper copies, all they do is they select the buttons through here. I am incorporated, gives them all their information. It's simply copy and paste. So the entire process where it says sample messages, everything else, all they do is they copy and paste these items into their A2P, and we have a 99% approval rating on these. So once they complete all this, they hit click here to complete. Takes them over here, and celebration! Awesome, their A2P is complete. The entire process, if they don't have to create a funnel and they already have a funnel installed, takes about maybe 10 minutes. If they need to create a funnel, it can take anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes total. But this process is designed to walk your customers through doing their own A2P registration, so you don't have to worry about it. But again, if your customers have any questions, or maybe they're having some trouble, they're confused, they're not confident, our tech team is always here to walk them through that process, and we are happy to help. So again, Mario with Extendly for HighLevel, and I just wanted to talk about our new A2P wizard.